Hello, once again, and welcome to A Course in Miracles lessons. Thank you so much for joining me. We are on lesson 343 today. I am not asked to make a sacrifice to find the mercy and the peace of God. The end of suffering cannot be loss. The gift of everything can but be gain. You only give, you never take away. And you created me to be like you. So sacrifice becomes impossible for me as well as you. I too must give. And so all things are given unto me forever and forever. As I was created, I remain. Your son can make no sacrifice, for he must be complete, having the function of completing you. I am complete because I am your son. I cannot lose, for I can only give, and everything is mine eternally. Amen. That is the end of the prayer for that lesson. The mercy and the peace of God are free. Salvation has no cost. It is a gift that must be freely given and received. And it is this that we would learn today. We want to learn that giving is receiving and that it is the only way that we can receive. The best way I can describe that is if we are looking for love, we have to be able to share love, to give love in order to perceive that we can receive it. When you are loving one person and you make a connection, there is an immediate exchange of love. Even that spark of a connection in your eyes, even the spark of connection with a new baby, there is love that is immediately exchanged. And so I'm giving, but I'm receiving at the same time. That is what this lesson is about. We can have everything we want because the only thing we truly want is love. And love in all of its forms: acceptance, validation, joy, peace, enthusiasm, freedom. All of those things are a form of love. And when we give that, when we give ourselves permission, when we give the love, when we give of ourselves, we have salvation. We have the love that we are actually seeking. Okay, let's see what Tina Spalding's channelings tell us. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. This is one of the great fears of the ego, that salvation will cost you everything. In fact, the opposite is true. Of course, this is par for the course with the ego because projection is denying the truth and laying it on someone else. So the ego says to you, God is going to make you sacrifice. God is going to take everything away from you to give you salvation. The ego mind is actually doing that. It takes everything away from you and tells you that it will give you salvation. The ego is being consistent here. It consistently projects onto God what it is doing. It blames God for what it is doing. This is the great reversal you must all make in your minds. That the fear of God is the fear of your own ego mind and what it is doing to you. I'm going to reread that. This is the great reversal you all must make in your mind. The fear you have of God is the fear of your own ego mind and what it is doing to you. That can be very hard to understand. When you look back on the suffering, pain, fear, and confusion you have experienced, the ego tells you that things will get worse if you turn to God and to love. It tells you that you will be taken advantage of. It tells you that you will lose everything that you have. The opposite is true. If you stay with the ego mind, you will lose everything you have, including your health, your loved ones, and your money. Everything in death. Love connects you to that all-encompassing benevolent force that is the source of all power, strength, joy, and creativity. And that is where you come from. That is your home. Salvation, in A Course in Miracles terms, is returning you home to all that is, all that you are, realizing that you have been given everything you need and that is still contained within you. But you must look within. You cannot keep looking to the world for salvation when your salvation lies within yourself. Realization of all the gifts you have inside of you, your love, creativity, inspiration, excitement, and eager anticipation, all these things belong to you. They are yours, merely hidden by the lies of the ego and the projection that it gets you to engage in, which means you are seeking outside of yourself for that which you already possess. One of the ideas of giving, as it is related to you in A Course in Miracles, is that when you give what you have, we're not just speaking about money, but also your gifts, love, self expression, and creativity. When you allow that to flow from within you, you realize for the first time that you have it. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. So, the ideas of giving what you have, those things like your ideas, your creativity, your love, your self expression, you cannot give what you do not have. And you can't receive because you have to give in order to receive. You can sacrifice nothing. One of the great examples they continue to give is if you give someone a marker or a pen or money or an orange or something tangible in this earthly realm, if you give them something that is from the 3D realm, you lose the piece that you gave. But when you give an idea, when you give your expressiveness, when you share what brings you joy, your joy, you have more of it. Because if I give you my joy and you experience that joy, I receive more joy in that giving. And I receive the joy that you are receiving as well as giving. And it just builds. Love can only be extended. Salvation can only be extended. Remember that there is no sacrifice in salvation. There is no sacrifice in love. And realize that the only thing that you have to lose is the ego. Have a great day, everyone. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.